Hi guys, we just wanted to, my wife and I just wanted to come and share our story quickly. Slightly different perspective on things, but first of all, we support the fight 100%. I myself am an attorney now. My wife's a physician in the community. We're here to lend our support, but we wanted to share our unique perspective. My wife and I met here as students at Berkeley, and we have a specific tie to this post office, and so we've been about the fight for a while now. Her parents and my father actually immigrated to this country in the 60s as students at Berkeley. And then my older brother was a student at Berkeley. We both met at Berkeley, eventually got married. When we were students here, my wife lived on Alston down this way, and I lived down this way. And so the post office, being a public space, was our meeting place. Anytime we would go on a date, we would meet here. And if it was late at night, sometimes Berkeley could be a little unsafe. I would wait here on the steps until I could see her get to her apartment and then go back my way. So over the years it became our kind of friendly meeting place. Long story short, 10 years later, I proposed on these steps, actually. So it was so our whole family's aware of it. Our family was here. We have pictures. Too bad we can't put them up. So it's a really special place to us. But it's an example, it's a small example of how public space in a beautiful building, besides all the other aspects of the fight, can become part of the community. People in the community really do look at a building like this, and as if kids of immigrants, a building like this does represent something more than just a pretty building. It was a public space where we used to come and meet and felt like, we're part of the community and we can enjoy it as well. And it turned into something beautiful. So keep up the fight. We're really proud of all you guys. Thanks.
Great story. Thank you. So why don't we take a short break now? Don't leave. You can go over to the tables. You can sign up. You can see what's going on at the Occupy Empathy tent. And as soon as Chris and Alejandro come, we will put them on. Did you have anything else you needed to say? Yeah, hang on one sec.
The response to signing the petition has been overwhelming and shocking. Everyone who's heard about the destruction of our beloved landmark Shattuck Theater is shocked not only about that, but that they haven't heard about this in Berkeley, where we're supposed to be devoted to free passing of information on. I would ask anyone who's interested in helping to circulate this for 15 minutes today to come up and get a clipboard, and I would ask you to please show up at two meetings. The Landmark Commission meeting this next Thursday at the North Berkeley Senior Center, and the Planning Commission meeting at the Planning Office, which is on Milvia here. I don't have the right address in front of me at the second. Come to that Thursday, November 13th at 7 p.m. We have to convince them to increase the public comment period for one more month so people can know about it. This is outrageous to do something like this with nobody knowing about it. Outrageous. And during the election period to have the comment period end on November 18th. So please come and support us. Landmark Commission will get them to extend it, hopefully. At the Planning Commission, we might make a louder noise than that.
Okay. Which planning commission meeting is it going to be at?
Anyone who hasn't signed the petition, please come up and sign it now. Very, very crucial.
Okay, we have made differences at the Planning Commission before, so if you can go to the November 13th Planning Commission meeting, that would be helpful. The more people that show up for things like this, the more they're swayed as to what their policy is going to be.
Just one last thing that I want to say is this is another attack on what we would call our public commons. Of course, the Landmark Shattuck is a private theater, but it is a resource in the public interest. As you may not know, Ace Hardware Store is also going to be torn down to build one of these large projects. Ace Hardware is a community resource, and I have heard just recently in West Berkeley, the grocery outlet is going to be torn down to build another one of these things. The low-cost food place for all of the people, low-income people of this area. So we're having our institutions and our resources destroyed all the time by these large developers.
Thank you. Dave's going to play a couple of songs, and then we'll close it out when Alejandro and Chris get here. So take it away, Dave.
So just give me the signal when they come, and I'll just...